Joining me now is Jarlon Tsang. He's a managing partner for EightRoads, focusing on investments in the healthcare and technology sectors. Jarlon, thanks so much for your time. Now, artificial intelligence in healthcare has been a major game changer. What are some of the factors that are driving the fast growth of Chinese medtech?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for having me. AI is a lot of people think about it with respect to normal technology or everyday the driverless cars and et cetera. But actually, as you just mentioned, AI has taken is playing a big role in artificial intelligence in drug discovery, and that will lead to significant time savings in identifying new proteins, new molecules, for breakthrough novel medicines for patients. It's really replacing the clinical trial and error approach that has been used in the past to something where we might be able to identify something much quicker. We've invested in a company called Silicon Medicine, which hopefully will continue to help drive that in China and globally.
Absolutely fascinating. And smart or cloud-based hospitals is a relatively new development in Chinese healthcare too. It's already made a big impact in hospital service. Can you tell us how it works?
Yeah, so a lot of people talk about the COVID's impact on the negative side, right? But in reality, for telemedicine, COVID has really taken that to the forefront. Because people cannot interact, or may not be able to go see their physician right away. The expansion of telemedicine and how that works, and the ability for people to be able to, one, use their wearables to be able to provide vitals to their physicians, talk to them over the, camera, to be able to make assessments and to be able to give them drugs. We've invested in a company called Proximie, where the technology platform which allows surgeons to virtually scrub in to be able to operate on a patient in real time globally in an operating room. So if you think about that, that's amazing, because some parts of the country or some parts globally may not have the expertise, but now you can bring it in real time to your hospitals.
Yeah, I read about a surgeon who was able to perform 3 surgeries at once by using 5G operated medical machinery. Absolutely incredible. The simultaneous surgeries were the first of the kind, I believe, in the world in China. Do you think this is a thing of the future?
Well, absolutely. I think the key here is, trying to bring the best medical know-how, the best clinicians, and be able to provide that to the patient wherever they are, right? And so I think that, alongside individualized medicine, which I believe is going to be the next wave of people, if you think about it, you go out and you see it.
It looks like
may only get a pill that is manufactured.
Have we?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. We lost you for a moment, so do finish.
Oh, apologize. I was talking about individualized medicine, right? Where, sometimes, in the past, you might get a pill that's, set at 2 megagrams or, 5 megagrams, but you may need 2.75, things that are coming out nowadays are allowing you to be able to get that data that's needed to really individualize your medicine.
Is there something, or are there any issues or concerns, challenges with this kind of high-tech Medicare? Are there some things that people should be thinking about moving forward, in the sense that, is the technology too fast for the human consumption in a way?
Well, I think you always want technology to push the limits, right? But that has to be done, with lots of testing, lots of care, right, and regulation. But you want to be able to balance those two. So, obviously, as an investor of, what we believe to be the future of healthcare, to me, we want to be able to push the limits, right? But make sure that regulations and we are clinically proven to be, helpful to the patients before we, commercialize.
Amazing, fascinating stuff. Jarlon, thanks so much for your time. Jarlon Tsang, there, managing partner for EightRoads, focusing on investment in healthcare and technology sectors. The 2020